So we have Sham here today, who is also a mentor at Gradvine currently. So you might want to, hit him up on LinkedIn perhaps after this for sure. Um, and he did his master's in computer science from Columbia and is working currently at Microsoft. And that's all the context I'm going to give you because we're going to delve into his profile with his introduction. Sham, thank you so much for joining us and doing this video. Going to be super beneficial for a lot of candidates. And of course, they are going to know what you've been up to and where you've studied based on the title of this video. But I'd love for you to introduce yourself for our audience.
Yeah, hi Shrika. Hi everyone. My name is Shyam Pandya, and I'm currently working as a software engineer in the gaming ML team, part of the core operating system group in Microsoft. And I work on foundational machine learning technologies that can be implemented in the field of graphics and especially to the gaming sector of the company that involves desktop PC gaming, Xbox. So we contribute to the operating system and we try to enhance the user experience, the gameplay quality, and even performance using machine learning. And my background is that I did my undergrad in computer science from Punjab Engineering College in Chandigarh. And I've always been passionate about software engineering, about computer science, problem solving. And I did start a bit early on learning about machine learning, different tracks, including computer vision, natural language processing. But I ended up working as a full-time software engineer in Cvent right after my undergrad, just how everyone gets placed and does not have a very big say in it. But as soon as I started working, I knew I wanted to get out the next year. But I tried to I actually learned a lot during my time there, the fundamentals of how code is written, how products are built, and using all of that, I built my profile to apply for my master's at Columbia University, where I chose a machine learning specialization track. So I picked courses that aligned with the track defined by the university, and I involved myself in computer vision research, which was part of the DVMM, which is the Digital Video and Multimedia Lab. So there's multimodal computer vision research that I involved myself, and all of these different experiences and backgrounds helped me get where I am today.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, Sham. And I'm going to
Yeah.
divide this conversation into two parts, right? One was, of course, the pathway of getting into a great university, and of course,
Yeah.
navigating your career and job search after that. So we'll stick to the first part. And Columbia, a dream school on anybody's list, pretty much, right? No matter the program, it is one of those schools that people think of right from when they're teenagers,
Yeah.
and of course, I'm sure you had a more focused view on why you'd wish to attend it. But you're from Punjab Engineering College, and there is a
Yeah.
perception among students that okay, within Indian institutions, there's a tier one and a tier two and a tier three, and
Right.
of course, the IITs and the BITS, guys assume that only they can get into the Ivy Leagues. And Columbia is a top 10 computer science program, and
Right.
anything affiliated easy. Um,
Yeah.
how did you believe that you could crack these admits? Was it your body of work or something else, or were you still very unsure when you applied?
I was in the same category of people, and I had people around me who also uh, enforce this ideology more and more. I participated with some consulting firms as well, and they all evaluated my profile to not be the greatest. So it was always an ambitious university for me, but I believe that the profile that I was putting forward was a complete well suit. I wouldn't say I knew I was gonna get into Columbia, but I knew that I had done the best I could given the cards I was dealt with, and that's what mattered to me. So at a given point when I'm done with my studies, when I'm done with all the projects or work that I've done, all I could do was prove myself and my ambition and my passion towards a field through my LORs and SOPs, get the best recommendations out there. And that's what I focused on. So I tried to pull up my grades as much as possible in undergrad, but there's only so much you can do about it. I made an extra effort to find internships, work on research, reach out to professors, and because opportunities do not present themselves when you're not in a tier one university. So I feel that's the only difference. When you're in a tier one university, even if you don't do anything, you may just stumble upon people, opportunities, and different avenues to build and grow yourself. When you're in a tier two, you have to make an extra effort. You have to focus yourself and you have to have a dedicated goal to work towards. And once you start manifesting that and putting in that hard work, it is very likely that you'll at least get 80 to 90% of that goal. And that's a pretty great deal to achieve it. So aim very, very high, work towards it, manifest it, and yeah, I think you'll the universe will reward you back. Feel that's a basic philosophy I believe in.
All right. And thank you so much for that. I resonate to a great extent in terms of what you said about focused goals. And then,
If you watched this video until this point, I'm sure you liked it. Why don't you subscribe?